You have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel like it? Well, do you, punk?
And what is happening, guys? It is PortCottonWood here, and today we're using the F2000 with grenade launcher, which couldn't really help because I got this gameplay pretty much as soon as I got the F2000. Well, not really as soon. I just got this gameplay as soon as I started using it, so I didn't really have any other attachments, and I wasn't really thinking I was going to get a gameplay with a grenade launcher, even though I use it like once. I don't even think I use it, actually. It's just on there because it's like, why not? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so this is F2000. I almost have all the assault rifle gameplays. I still have an AK-47 to bring to you guys, which I got the other day, and the AK-47 is more of a just kind of a fun gameplay. I mean, I go pretty positive, but I mean, I died a good amount, but that's because it was ground war, and I didn't have any kill streaks equipped, and I got a nice high score, and it was all with my AK-47. It wasn't with any kill streaks or anything. So yeah. So today we're going to talk about something that kind of used to affect me in a way, but it hasn't really. I kind of pushed it out of my life because it's kind of retarded. But I mean, it was fun while it lasted, and God damn it, I have some kind of like nasal shit right now. I guarantee you, I don't have a lot of subs right now, but maybe in the future, if I have maybe a wider range of subs, more of you will understand what I'm about to tell you about, and it's weird, and I thought that myself, I thought this was kind of weird and retarded when I heard about it, and I heard about it in was it track? It was my freshman year of high school, and I was with a bunch of my track buddies, and one of my friends like, hey, do you ever heard about this thing called iDozer? I'm like the bulldozer? And they're like, no, not bulldozer, an iDozer. But the way he pronounced it, I guess it's iDozer, but people pronounce it like dozer. But it's kind of, I call it iDozer, but people call it iDozer. The way some people pronounce it, but whatever. It's iDozer, and he told me about all these weird, it's like these, you put on your headphones, and there's like these weird played out beats that tunes beats, I can't explain it. They play out these weird kind of a noise. They're called like binaural beats. I'm looking at the word right now, I can't pronounce it. Binaural, shit, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, it's basically a digital drug, and there's like 100 they're on their website. There's like 100 of different of these doses, as they call them, hundreds of them, and they all have different experiences. Like some of them are just like short and simple: marijuana, opium, salvia, acid, trip, shrooms. It's just all these really, all of them have really simple names and all that. But others are like spiritual, like one's called Hand of God, another one's called Gates of Hades, another one's called Satan's Jackhammer. I didn't see that one last time I went on that. Yeah, but yeah, some of that stuff is really, really weird. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I guess I could talk about them a little bit this time because I've kind of always wanted to talk about this topic. It's very strange in the sense that, I mean, you have to look at the website. It's really weird. I never thought that something like this would exist, and you guys can be like, oh, PortCottonWood, you retarded, I can't believe you believe in this shit. Well, there are a billion spectics and another billion people who will actually have tried it and think it's real, and I myself are one of those people who was a skeptic at once and tried it, and it actually, cut my balls off. It actually was some of the stuff I did actually worked. I'm not proud of it because they're considered drugs, I guess. Don't do drugs, kids. But I don't know, they're not really, I guess I've heard they're not really as powerful as the real thing. And, I mean, I don't know, I wouldn't know. I think so. I wouldn't know, but yeah, there's I heard that it's not as powerful as the real drug. but still, it's still not something that you should do. I don't recommend, but it's more of a, it's not even illegal. That's what's funny. They're not really illegal, so I'm not like telling you about some like, you know, like ancient way of getting high, but that's illegal. Trust me, this is something I learned from a friend, and it's not. I wouldn't really recommend it, but I wouldn't unrecommend it. It's just, I guess it's your own. I guess it's your own choice. I guess. I mean, there's so many. Not all of them are drugs. Some of them are actually really helpful. Like some of them are sleeping remedies, which are kind of easy to come by. Those can you just buy at a store. They're like sleeping songs, but these are like sleeping other things, and it's like, I don't know, it's really bizarre. Like there's one that can help you dream more, one that can help you remember your dreams, one that can help you be like, know you're aware in your dreams. You know, I think it's called lucid dreaming, where you like know you're dreaming in a dream and all that. That's pretty weird. But I tried it about a total, I think I'd done it about 10 times, and 10 different ones. I've done the ones that I still almost, I don't do anymore, but I occasionally do it, is the one that kind of helps you sleep. I do those because, you know, I have those times where I just can't sleep, and it's really helpful because literally it puts me out like crazy. It's a miracle. It like puts me out like crazy. And but yeah, I wouldn't say any of these are dangerous. I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, none of this is dangerous. And then some of the captions, it's like, oh, well, I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you're an experienced doser. I'm like, well, didn't you just say it's not dangerous, so should it not matter? And I guess it all has to do with like how you take it. Like some people might take a dose that's supposed to make you have like some experience where you are seeing weird shapes or something, and some people might be like, oh, look at the pretty colors. Other people are like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck is going on? You know, it all depends on the person. You know what I mean? I myself, if I saw a bunch of flying shapes, I probably wouldn't. I'd be like, wow. That's probably all I would say. Wow. All I would say. But I would probably say it like, wow. Yeah, that's probably how it more sound like. But no, I'm not gonna freak out because even though I haven't done drugs, I don't think that would scare me much because I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm not gonna be surprised as to what I mean, if it says you're going to see things, then I see things. I'm not gonna freak out. And so anyway, so some of them, I'm actually on the website right now looking through it just because it was really weird. I was like thinking about, what am I going to talk about today? And then I was on YouTube, and one of the videos on the main page was an iDoser reaction, because like I said, one of them, the Gates of Hades, is kind of creepy. Supposedly you like cry after it, but I haven't done that. The only ones I've done are the sleeping ones. I did the marijuana one once. Like I said, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I was retarded, and like I said, it wasn't anywhere near. I guarantee it wasn't anywhere near what real drugs are like. It was like, I can't explain it. They're like 30 minutes long, and like I said, trust me, you have to know. You can't just say, well, I don't understand. Well, you don't. I cannot explain it to you. It's just, it's its own thing. It's so bizarre, and it's so, I don't know. But yeah, the marijuana one was, I just felt really happy, I guess, and I was laughing a lot. That's just kind of what marijuana itself does, and it kind of makes you kind of really, like, melatonin, very mellow, that's the word. It makes you feel very mellow, and it's, that's kind of what it was. I mean, some people might have, sometimes you have better experiences out of others, and other times you have better, worse experiences, but I mean, I guess the only thing I heard about it to make, I mean, like I said, sometimes it doesn't always work for me. Like, you have to be quiet, and you have to make sure you're in a kind of a calm, serene surrounding, and kind of make sure there's you have to make sure that there's no lights or anything. Like, you have to be kind of dim and really, really relaxed. Like, they're like, oh, you must meditate before you do this. I'm like, no, I'm not going to meditate. I'm just going to sit in my closet and, you know, maybe try to sleep. But no, I don't recommend sleeping when doing this, because I don't know what would happen. I mean, I've fallen asleep using the sleeping doses, but I've definitely not fallen asleep doing the regular doses. And sorry about this long-ass host migration. I probably won't cut this out because I'm talking I'm talking through it. So yeah, there's a hopefully it'll go back into the game and like fine. Okay, yeah, it's still got a little bit. Just skip ahead if you want to. But yeah, there's some. I mean, there's so many things this thing could supposedly do. Like I said, I've only done the marijuana one and sleeping ones and I did Hand of God. Kind of bizarre. It was like I felt like something was like sitting up and like felt like someone was shaking my bed. I was like, oh shit, and I like took off the headphones. I was like, oh, this is getting too weird for me. But yeah, it was. I mean, it's not like you're forced to listen to the whole thing. You can listen to everything you want. You can listen to as long as you want. You know, it's really not. I definitely wouldn't like recommend it because it's considered a drug, I guess, but it's not because it's not illegal. But it's nowhere near as good as at least in my opinion, it's probably nowhere near as good as what the real stuff actually does. And because I've seen some of my, I'm not gonna say friends, I've seen some people that are high and they're like really on marijuana and they're like really like, I don't know, definitely not what I felt like after. I nowhere was near as fucked up as they were after they did marijuana. You know, it's definitely not the same thing, but it's definitely something that if you want to try something new or you want to try, if you're like YOLO, no, I'm gonna kill myself for saying that, but no, if you want to try something that's completely retarded and it's like, why not? You only live once. No, you might as well just try this. I'll put the link of the website in the description. I don't do this anymore, and even if I did, I would still probably be making this video because I'm not promoting it in any way. I'm not downmoding it. I don't know what the word is in any way, but whatever. Like, favorite the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to become part of the PortCottonWood fan club. No, it sounds gay. Whatever. Hope to see you guys soon, and penis.